Hey, what's up, y'all? I was just sitting here having my morning coffee and I was going through old videos in my editor, trying to just eliminate stuff I didn't need. And I ran across this video that probably should have been the second long video that I posted once we started moving. And so I know I've already posted the one where we're in, but I'm going to go ahead and post this one for y'all since I did take the time to film it, and it does have a little bit of a Amazon haul in it. And so I want to go ahead and get this one posted. So we're going to jump back a little bit in this video, and I hope y'all enjoy it. Every change. Hey, y'all, what's up? We are going into week 3 of moving. Tomorrow will be three full weeks of moving every single day, and we're still not done. I'm really hoping we'll finish today or tomorrow. Tomorrow's probably the last day that I'll have water or electric at the house, so I'm going to try to get plenty of cleaning done and clean the carpets today and tomorrow, and praying that we'll be done moving by then. We're trying so hard, man. I never knew moving would be this hard at this age and with this much stuff and trying to downsize, and unexpectedly, because like I said before, we didn't plan this. I mean, of course, yes, we've been wanting to do it for years, but we didn't know that something would be thrown our way and all of it to happen so fast. And it's just really, really hard. I love it down here. I just want to be done, and I want a full day to do absolutely nothing. But I did want to show y'all around a little bit of what I did to the kitchen so far. That's really the main room I've worked on. And then I ordered some things with my points from work, because I have a queen bed that I got from my brother's house that didn't sell. I've told y'all this before if you saw the other video. We didn't bring the frame because we tried, but it would have took up the entire room. That frame, I think, was made for a queen or a king. And so I didn't want the room that cluttered, and I didn't want it, to just take up the entire room, because I am going to need a bookshelf and a nightstand at least in there. So I'm going to show y'all what I ordered from Amazon for my bed. I didn't get everything that I picked out on my list, but I got a good bit of stuff. I had over $100 worth of points to work with. So I'm going to show y'all what I got. No, I won't be making the bed today because my bed has got boxes and bags all over it. But we're getting there very, very slowly. And no, I have not found the box yet that had my makeup in it. I don't know where it's at. There's actually 2 boxes. One box that's got my basic everyday makeup in it, and then there should be another box somewhere that's got all the rest of my makeup in it, and I can't find either one. So I haven't worn makeup for almost a week, which is driving me crazy. Oh, all right, let me show you what I did in this kitchen. Okay, this kitchen does not have the best lighting. It's got a very dim light over the kitchen sink, which I want to fix that eventually and put something brighter in here. Then it's got a little bit brighter light over here in the dining area. But what gives me the most light in this kitchen is these 3 bay windows right in the end. And if it's really sunny outside, depending on which way the sun's shining and what time of day it is, because the sun sets on the side where those windows are. So I definitely get plenty of light in the afternoons if the sun is shining. But if we're having a cloudy day, it's really dark in this kitchen. Which kind of sucks. I like everything really, really bright, but we'll fix it. We'll get some better lighting in here. Let me show you what I did. Okay, so I went ahead and put my magnets on my refrigerator. I think it was yesterday I ran across a box that had my magnets in it, and so that makes it seem a little more homey. And we haven't had the chance to go to the grocery store yet, so just a few basic things in the fridge that we've been using to live off of. So hopefully soon I can go to the grocery store. My coffee area, this is not all I'm going to be doing to it, but I did get this part cleaned up and wiped down. Tony picked some green onions out of the yard, and it's set up all right for now. It's okay. But I'm going to do better once I get unpacked all the way. I'm just slowly finding stuff to set up. This area over here is not going to be exactly like this either. I will leave my knives there, but nothing else that's on this part is going to go here. I'm just, like I said, still unpacking. This is my brand new stove. I did find some of my hand towels yesterday. Brand new refrigerator. And I love black appliances. I've always wanted black appliances. And so I'm so glad that's what this came with. I don't know if you remember, the house did not have a working vent-a-hood or a light. It actually had the hood. Actually, the vent-a-hood did work at the house, but it was extremely loud. It was the light that went out, and it was actually broke. It didn't just need a bulb. So I'm glad now to have a light and everything on my vent-a-hood. So what I did the first day was I started on this pantry area here. And these cabinets were filthy, especially inside. I don't know how those other people were living here in this mess, but I mean, yeah, I understand lived in and not having time to clean, but some of it was just terrible. I went ahead and put a lot of my appliances up in the top. There's like 3 sections to this thing. And so the middle is going to have more like snacks and different things in here. For now, you know, I've just got mostly our snacks and our paper plates and a couple of things of the dog drizzle and some baking stuff back there. But I'm going to change some stuff around once I get all my cabinets cleaned out. But this will be our basic snack area, kind of like my other pantry was at the house. And then in the bottom, I had a lot more appliances. So I cleaned it out and put more appliances down here and all that type of stuff. And then the next day, was it yesterday? Maybe it was the day before. I can't remember at this point, but I cleaned all these cabinets at the top. Yeah, that's what I did day before. So this stuff's probably not going to stay here, but just for now, as I'm unpacking, I'm trying to just put stuff somewhere so that, you know, just to get it out of my way so I can unpack. But definitely, I think I'm going to make this side more of my like canned goods and food and all that type of stuff. Not sure what else yet, but since my stove and everything's here and the refrigerator's right there, I really want all my food and stuff on this side. So I did get my little risers for my canned goods set up in there yesterday. And I don't think I have anything in those cabinets up there yet. But at the house, I had seasonal stuff above the fridge. And I do have a lot more cabinets here, so we'll see how that goes. Now, as you can see, I still got a lot to go, even just in this kitchen. Yesterday, I wiped out the drawers. There's only 2 drawers in this whole kitchen. Tony's going to see what's going on down there. Apparently, they blocked that part off with a piece of wood. So I don't know what's going on inside there. Maybe we could add another drawer, maybe not. I'm not sure yet. But this is not even half of my cooking type utensils. And that's all that'll fit in that drawer. And of course, I'm going to need this drawer for like my silverware. And I do have a summer crock. So when I get ready to decorate for summer, all my wooden spoons and all my blue stuff will go in that crock. But I'm not sure yet where we're going to put everything else. I cleaned this cabinet yesterday. This is where my pans, a good bit of my pans and stuff are going to go. I know I'm going to have to put more pans on the other side because I've got way more than that. I want to show y'all how filthy these cabinets are on the inside. And I really wanted my kitchen to smell like fresh cut grass, but I used pretty much an entire bottle of Mrs. Meyer's just on the other side on those cabinets. So today or tomorrow, whenever I get back to being able to clean out cabinets, I brought a bucket from the house and I'm just going to mix up some Lysol. I've got some that I think is mango and hibiscus scent that I'm going to put in a bucket, and that'll waste less cleaner, I think, but it'll still do the job and it will smell good. I put my microwave here for now. I'm not 1,000% sure I'm going to leave it or not. I'll find out when I'm done unpacking. And our freezer, I don't know if I showed y'all before, fit absolutely perfect in this area right here. Now, some good things about this house. So far, the electricity's good. It wasn't good in our other house ever, the whole time we lived there. Let me flip you around. The whole time we lived in our other house, our electricity was bad. We couldn't put the microwave on a certain wall or the breakers would trip. The garage plug caught on fire twice when we lived there, and we had to constantly watch it to make sure it didn't get too hot. Tony replaced it a couple of times. It was terrible. We was constantly scared our house was going to catch on fire. And our washing machine, if you remember, I know you've heard me complain about that. The pipes leaked every time I washed clothes. So I basically, even if I was off, could only wash one load of clothes in one day because I had to run in there when it was time for it to drain or spin out, or that pipe would overflow, which I overflowed it plenty of times in the floor. That was nerve-wracking, and it was just terrible. I hated that about that house, and we did tell the landlady she had it fixed once, and that was it, and her solution was for us to not take a bath or wash dishes or clothes at the same time. Now, after she had it fixed, it didn't leak for maybe a year, if that, and then it started leaking again. I don't know what the problem was. It seems like the plumbers told us that the pipes were small for that washing machine. I can't remember, but this place does not do that. I've been washing a load of clothes every day, and as soon as I finish unpacking, if it needs it, I can wash more clothes than that in a day. Also, for probably at least 10 years now, we haven't had enough hot water at that house. We got a new hot water heater. She did replace that. It took her like a week to replace it. And, I kept on her about it, because I told her I can't take a bath or anything. And her solution to that was, why don't y'all go rent a hotel room to take a bath then? It's just nothing against her, but her husband passed away several years after we started renting from them. And he's the one that owned the realty company. And I think he left some houses to her probably so she could get by. And I think she just wasn't a landlord. I'm not sure. I don't want to say anything bad about anybody, but going by how this place is and how they've done us so far in a good way, and kind of how we was done in the last house, it just makes it seem like either somebody didn't know what they was doing or didn't care as much as we thought. But anyway, the hot water heater. Once we got the new hot water heater, we never had enough hot water after that. And it was a big hot water heater. It took up a whole hot water heater closet. There was no room left in there. And so I don't understand it. Tony even turned it up as far as it would go, as high as it would go. He inched it up until it was all the way up. And we never had enough hot water for a full hot bath for the rest of the time that we lived there. This place, it's almost like never-ending hot water. We've got a big bathtub, and it gets full without running out of hot water. I love that. Finally able to take a good hot bath. But, what was I going to show you? Oh, I want to show you these cabinets and how dirty they are. Like I said, they knocked the deposit off for us. So, we're just cleaning and fixing a few things. It's no biggie, but these cabinets was so dirty. So, I'm going to show you how dirty they were. And that way you can see, because I've already showed you the ones that I've cleaned up. So let me show you that. All right, so we'll start with one of these bottom cabinets. See that? And some of them have like sticky stuff in there. Move back, Harley. I can't get to every cabinet because I've got boxes, but I think these top ones on this side might not be quite as bad. So maybe these are the ones that the people that lived here used more. But I'm going to clean all these inside and out. Okay, it cut off on me, but I'm going to clean all those cabinets inside and out, and then figure out how I want to put all my stuff in there and get it organized. But I wanted to show you what I got from Amazon. Like I said, I used my points from work to order these, and I needed bedclothes for that bed because I had none. We haven't had a queen size bed in probably 20 or 25 years. We've just had the king size. So this is, I picked blue because I've been trying to add a little blue throughout my house. And blue is supposed to be a relaxing color, so I figured it'd be good for the bedroom. And so I just got some plain blue sheets in this really pretty light blue color. I'm not going to open these, but you know, you can tell it's a whole sheet set in here for a queen size. I was trying to see the thread count or something, but it just says fade resistant, hypoallergenic, ultra soft, wrinkle free, and reversible. I knew my comforter was reversible. I didn't realize these were reversible. Okay, anyway. Next up, I ordered pillows. It's supposed to be 4 pillows in this box. I'm assuming it's going to be the kind that puffs open once you open them, because 4 pillows in a box. All right. Then I ordered, I think this is my throw pillow insert. I just got one of those. It's I think it's 12 by 20 size. So it's like almost like a lumbar pillow is what I got for now. And then this is my pillowcase that goes on there. It says, give it to God and go to sleep. I thought that was pretty neat for a bed pillow. And then this is the quilt that I ordered. Very pretty. Blue flowers on a white back. And then this one's reversible too. So it's solid blue on the other side. But I really like the floral pattern side. And I hope it turns out to be like a really warm and comfortable quilt. I think it's supposed to actually be a quilt. But I'll look at it better when I open it. Now this I'm kind of wanting to open because I ordered light yellow. And I don't know if it's the color I was thinking it was or if it's just the packaging making it look weird. But it's a flannel blanket throw, 50 by 70 inches. So I just wanted an extra throw for my bed. I think I'm going to open this one. Why don't we open it if I can? It's sealed very tight and I don't know where my scissors are. Okay, it popped open. All right, let's see here. I don't really want to just open it all the way because I don't want it to get dirty before I make my bed. But yeah, it's really soft and it is a really light yellow color, almost a butter yellow. So I like that. All right, and that's it. That's what I got with my points. And now just on to unpacking 1,000 boxes, and I still got to go over there and do that cleaning today and probably bring a few things back. But we're getting there. We're going to get there, and I'm trying to bring y'all along a little bit at a time for, you know, kind of this moving process. I'm not trying to make it look pretty. I'm not trying to show y'all an empty house tour and then bam, it's all pretty and put together. It's not. That's not how it is. And I'm trying to make it real for y'all and show you bits of it as I can, as I feel like it, because sometimes it is super overwhelming to deal with, especially with it being unexpected and all that. But I'm hoping I find my makeup today or tomorrow. And I'm hoping by the end of this week, and it's probably too much because I always plan too much, but I'm hoping to have the kitchen, the living room, and at least some of my bedroom done. Tony has, hold on. Sorry, real life, y'all. Harley was in there tearing strips of paper off of a box. I guess she found something to entertain herself. But yeah, I'm going to try to bring y'all along at least every couple of days and let you see the progress. And, you know, at the end, yeah, this place will be what I want it to be, but it's just going to take a little while. So I hope y'all follow along and leave me a comment. Let's chat in the comments. Y'all have a good one.